Hello guys, it's Aaron again. Today we're going to do the Chamber of Arms for Bravery and Pride. So now we have to complete the quest, deal ice, lightning, wind, and earth damage, defeat Tegmine within the burst, and then Tegmine within 30 days. As you can see, I didn't got limit burst end because I just sucked in the timing of my cloud. So these are units. Again, warning, this 10-man trial is a very TM demanding units, and also you really need a good units to produce and to defeat this boss, and also you need to prepare for your damages and also your equipments, because you have to survive in phase 3 of there's a 3 phases. To survive in phase 3, you need at least 75% water resist passive on your team. So that's a minimum of 5 unit or 6 units for that matter. And then next would be you need a paralysis resistance on all of your units except for our Garnet and for your per evoker, and also for your limit burst finisher, and then also for shield. So that's already 7 that needs to have a paralysis resist. And then next you need a magic cover, a physical cover, or and then a provoke dunk with dead resist. So let's see our equipments. I'll just go into it really fast. 9S will be our 100% provoke, and then 100% evade, and then also have a death resist for the safety bit. Lotus Mage Pina will be just there for the re-raise, because there's a threshold in 90% and then 75%, which is Australis. And then you will do a single target light resist on one of your units, which is most probably on your 9S, and then because it has provoke, and then there's a 25% chance that your magic tank will not cover it, because there is only 75% that your magic cover will cover all of your units. That's why we're bringing a re-raise and also just a preparation for phase 2. For our Blossom Sage Sakura will be just our damage dealer, and then these are equipments. Next will be Illusionist Nicole. Illusionist Nicole will be using Illusion Redirect to R9S to make him a AoE cover, and then Terrifying Visions to decrease his magic and attack. Next would be our Riku. Riku will be just be there for the AoE re-raise, and then just Hyper Null off to our team. Next would be Tidus. Tidus will be chaining with our Camille. So Tidus has a fire weapon, and then also our Camille has a fire weapon. So Tegmine has a elemental resistant to water and then light, so you will just heal him if you damage him with water and then light. And then all other elementals, he has a negative 100% resistance on those. So this is the equipments of our team. Next would be our Garnet. Our Garnet will be just there for the evocation, just to deal and burst him down from at least 29% or below 28% HP at least. Then our Cloud will be just there for his limit burst. As you can see, it's just only level 11, but again, I didn't got it because I clicked too late for our Cloud. Shield will be just there for the phase 1 alongside with Blossom Sage Sakura. So for Shield, we're just going to build him with at least 150% light resistance on him, because in phase 1 he will do a negative light debuffs on your team. So that's why you need at least 150 light resist on your team. So this is her equipment: Sunrobe, and then Cat Ear Hood, Elven Gloves with light resistances, as you can see. And then also some True Sage Prana for some HP and then light resistance, and then True Hidden Light for the added lights. And then we equip him with our Esper. So I will show you the resistances of my team. So he's resistant to paralysis and then no water resistance. It's okay. He will just, I think it's a hybrid attack, and then our Lotus Mage has a 50% water from his Esper, and then again paralysis resist. Blossom Sage, well, doesn't to have to bother with her. So next Illusionist Skull has a 100% again paralysis. That's why we equipping with the null paralysis, and then at least 50% water resist. Riku has a 75% water resist, and then he has a ribbon. For Artidus, he has a innate paralysis resist, so and an innate 100% water. For Camille, we put her fashionable dancer, which is from Ariana Grande's event, and then 80% water. Garnet is necessary for the evocation, and then Cloud has an innate paralysis resist, and then shield just there. So okay guys, let's go fight our Tegmine. So let's go, let's fight Tegmine now. So he will do now the 100% resist. So let's see, he will targeted. It's the Illusionist Code, and now we're going to get our shield and then get our Riku before. We'll just have to revive our Illusionist Goal and then put Aurora on your team, and then Tetelea, and then provoke for our 9S, and then for Blossom Sage we're just going to get our lightning damages up. So there's a light damage and then some physical damage to our 9S, which is being provoked. So next would be, let's just put re-raise on our 9S and then on our Lotus Mage Fina. They'll do the Blizzard and then the lightning damage again for our 9S Stone, and then some drain to produce some limit burst crystals. So we're already done with the elemental damages. So now we're getting our Garnet and then our Lotus Mage Fina for this. So let's do mix for our Riku, then drain again, and then we'll do Pray to the Eidolons for our Sakura. We'll just quick Final Thunder. So we're now at less than 90%, which is the Australis. So the Australis is a single target light damage to one of your units, so there's a 25% chance again to not be covered by your magic. So we're on 4th turn, we're going to do the Triteleia wall. I will go back there. So we're debuffing his lightning again, and then provoke, and then as you can see we'll do just fire and then Triteleia wall. So there's the Light of Destruction. Every 3rd turn he will do a single target death on one of your units. This is why we put a safety bit, or for your tank you can just use Genji Shield to resist the 100% death, and then use provoke. So next we're going to do re-raise again to our 9S, and then we're just dealing some damages to Tegmine because we need our limit burst at least to be filled. So now I'm getting our Mighty Deuce just to give him some of limit burst so that we can be ready by the phase 2, where we are going to entrust our limit burst to our Cloud, because Cloud has a very high limit burst crystals fill rate. So we're just entrusting him our Tidus limit burst. So there's 9S and then some counters. At phase 2 it will be very much very useful for the counters, especially for your provoke tank, because there you will be getting a limit burst crystals drops. So we're just going to use provoke again because it's turn 7, For Riku, we're going to get AoE re-raise because we're getting now on phase 2. So for phase 2, he will do a physical attack. Then sometimes he will do a counter zap, which is a hybrid physical and magic damage, which you should be ready. That's why we use damage mitigation. So as you can see, we filled our Riku's limit burst after we casted it. So we're taking out our Blossom Sage, and then we're doing the re-raise again, and the 9s will just defend. And then let's just chain to produce again our limit burst crystals. So we're now at 47%. And then Megormia is the light damage that is being single light damage to one of your units. So if you already provoke your unit, so you know the your tank or provoke unit will be damaged by that. That's why we put him on defense, but it's a chance. So there's a 33% chance to do counter zap and then the Megormia, but there is always a chance of getting the physical attacks, AoE physical attacks. So in here we're just doing mix, and then we're recasting Nichols to make our 9s cover tank us, but he killed our 9s and then targeted illusionist and then 9s. In this phase, it is a very difficult thing because it's all random, but if you can just fill your limit burst and then your AoE or your auto raise up, that's a good thing. So now we're going to entrust our limit burst to our Lotus Mage, and then re-raise and then re-raise again, and then illusion redirect and then provoke for our 9s, instant damage. So we entrust our LB to Cloud, and then he killed our Illusionist Nicole and then Tidus. This is where the hardest parts of the challenge, because sometimes you will never know what he will do. So he did a physical attack and then counter them. So we need a count. So we need a count hyper null. So we re-raise our team, or we revive our team and then put hyper null all and then 9s up. But he killed our Lotus Mage and then our Illusionist Nicole. So next we're just going to revive our team. If you're having difficulty in this trial, just make sure that just make a slow and steady revives on your team, and build up again your defenses. So we did our revive, and then the Megormia physical attacks, and then we did a physical damages to 9s, which is all these. So we're getting out again our Tidus, and then we're just going to use, let's see, for Tidus, let's entrust our limit gauge to our Lotus Mage, or our Riku, sorry, and then Lotus Mage will just heal, and then let's put 9s in defend. And then there's the AoE raise. So we did just a physical damages, so that's a good thing. And then we're getting out our Camille to chain with our Tidus. So most probably we're getting, or not, we're just going to be ready for the next threshold, which is you will do water decrease water resist on your units, and then deal water damages on your units. So we're going to use mix, and then I'm thinking here, let's decrease his fire attack and then put Camille on defense, and then Beats Mania for our Tidus, just to have our 100% water resist. So let's see, we filled our Riku's limit gauge, and then also our Lotus Mage Finesse limit gauge. So we're doing Hypernal all again, and then Divine Veil. Let's see. I'm just checking our buffs. So let's do the chaining with our team. If I will attack. And then Manatopia for our team, just to have our MP back. So we come now to phase 3, which is he will do a water damage on your team. So he killed Camille, and then let's do re-raise again, and then give some elemental defense and attack to our team. So for 9S, we're just going to meet. Oh, let's do Tegmine, and then make our Nicole back. For Camille, let's just put him there. Then 9S mitigation, and then illusion redirect, and then again terrifying vision. So there's the Mchulul, which is the water damage, and then illusionist Nicole just got damage, but it's okay, we build him his water resistance up. So let's get our Camille back. Now we're going to do Blitzmania again for our T2s, and then like that. And then for our Lotus Mage, let's just put re-raise on our Camille, and then heal ourselves. For Camille, we're going to do Swift Attack, and then decrease his fire resistance for 9S. And then just Mix for our Riku. And we filled our Riku's limit gauge. So, and then we're just checking our limit gauge, and then let's do Hyper Mighty G. Then Divine Veil for the attack and defense. Just for the attack. Just to get our attack up. So, luckily he damaged 9S, and 9S covered one of our units. So, we put our Nicole back, and then redirect again for 9S. And then terrifying visions. In this part, from phase 2 to phase 3, it's a very random thing, so just be ready for all of your buffs if you can, just to prevent when he do counter zap on your team. So we now did a AoE re-raise on our team again, and then Angelu. So mine is counters. So now we're getting to the final part of our attack. So for this, I'm just repositioning my unit. Let's just reposition it like that, because I want to properly chain. So for our 9S, we did a debuff on his fire, so let's just do self-destruct on 9S. And then let's do Drift Tidal attack to our Tidus and Camille, and then Ifrit as per evocation, and then limit burst for Cloud. So first thing is you have to click Cloud. You have to time it properly, but I suck at this time because I clicked too late, so that's why I didn't get the kill it with a limit burst, but it's okay. So this is really a very demanding TM boss as of now, and it would, if I advise you not to do this if you're not that ready. So again guys, don't forget to subscribe on my channel. There's in your right portion of your screen, and thank you guys, bye.